Righto, we've just come for a drive out to Monkey Mia, or Monkey Mia, however you want to say it. We went down to the park entrance to get in because we've got a WA All Parks pass. No, that doesn't work here, so you got to pay another $35 on top just to get in. So we asked, what do we get for $35? And you just can go do some walks. You can go for a walk on the beach.
Check out the resort.
There's
dolphin feeding and that down there, but then you still got to pay an extra $10 per person to do that. And I'm not even too sure if you get to feed them or you just watch people. Oh, I suppose you would, yeah, $10. So
and that's from 7:45 up until lunchtime, and they do 3 feedings in the morning. So we got there, it was 10 o'clock, and they've already done their 3 feeds for the day. So
they work off dolphin time.
My mate says they work off dolphin time. So we just drove back up the road a bit towards Denham, and we just pulled up, and we're just going to walk down the beach, and we'll have a little beach experience for free. So you can actually go on this beach here. This beach access is quite soft. I just left the ute up there because I'm not in any mood to get bogged in soft sand and spend half a day trying to get it out. So we'll just come down here and have a bit of a sit on the beach. We'll throw the drone up in a sec. Water looks pretty cool. It's as clear as. There's a couple of cars right around over here. There's nothing stopping you from parking here and walking back up to the thing anyway, if you really wanted to. But
yeah, well, I did see some reviews. People did say that dolphin feeds do get really busy, and yeah, so it takes a long time and there's a bit of a lineup. She said, yes, and apparently if you go further down the beach, you can get the experience there for nothing, really.
That's what we are doing. Experience for free. I just can't justify $35 for a family when you just can drive 500 metres down the road and go on the beach anyway. So anyway, we'll sit around here for a bit, throw the drone up, might even put the toes in, and yeah, soak it in for a bit and then head back towards Denham.
Shelly Beach, I'm going to bring a bag and they can chuck all their shells that they want to collect in the bag.
We don't need 25 kilos or 50 kilos of extra payload in shells.
Well, that's what I just said to Ryan.
But when we get home, they'll sit in the shed for 6 months and then I'll throw them in the bin. What do you got, mate? Good one?
Yeah. I swear these kids love collecting shells, and I'm the shell carrier.
Yeah, well, we don't need payload anyway. This water's not too bad. It's quite nice. It's a pity it wasn't another 5 or 6 degrees warmer, and I'd be definitely in there. A big deck up there, the lounge, lizard on the sand. Anyway, we'll head back up to the car soon and head back to Denham. Well, no, just going for a cruise down a dirt track into the what's it, Francisco Perron or something like that. Anyway. Francois Perron National Park. I'm pretty sure it's an you can use your WA All Parks pass. You had to read the sign. It's so confusing. It says something about an annual pass, and then it says something about paying $15. So we've just taken the punt that our All Parks pass will work out here. So we're just going to go down the track for 6Ks and get to the it's like the Heritage Precinct. It's got a hot tub there apparently. So for anyone that's coming out here to have a look at it, they clean it on Monday and Fridays from 9 to 11. So today being Wednesday, we're having a win because normally we go to places and it is closed or they're fixing it up. It's just all our luck anyway. So I've just come in. Well, there's a couple of blokes in front of us dropped their tyre pressures. I hadn't dropped my tyre pressures. It wasn't too bad. was a little bit of corrugation in some places, but oh, hang on, we've got a cross of the rotor. Excuse me, Mr. Emu, can you tell me which way to the pub? I don't think he speaks. He doesn't speak emu. Well, I don't speak emu, one of the two. So yeah, so getting back, so I didn't drop my tyre pressures down. I just left them as they are. So was a little bit corrugated in some spots, but I've had worse roads at home. So yeah, just keep your tyre pressure up. Maybe when you get a bit further along, and you get into sort of the back blocks where you can go fishing and camping way out here. So
lots of four-wheel drive tracks.
Possibly, yeah, heaps of four-wheel drive tracks and everything, but yeah, I don't see the need to drop it as yet. Speaking of level, we'll just hit a heap of corrugations. We'll just get over to the side here and all right, we'll head to the plunge pool. Well, it was a pretty cool hot tub. So it got down and it gets to 40 degrees in there, so you can only stay there for 10 minutes. I didn't get any footage because there's people in there, and I don't really like flowing the bloody camera around, and it's just starting to rain. So if they disappear and there's no one in there, I might quickly run back and get a little bit of footage. If not, you just have to check it out on the socials. Pen got a couple of photos of the kids, and yeah, wasn't Ryan good?
Yeah, good. It was really hot when you first got in there. When your legs got used to it, and then your body started to get used to it, and you got straight in.
Declan's a beetroot.
Jack is a beetroot, look at him.
I'm not that beetroot. I'm not that hot.
So we didn't bring any towels, so make sure you bring your towels and swimmers, but that's pretty cool. But yeah, 10 or 15 minutes and everyone's turned into a beetroot. But as I said, I didn't get any footage because there's people there, so.
A few moments later.
Righto, we made it back into Danimal Shark Bay, I think it's as you call it. We're just having a bit, dropping our toes in the water. It's quite cool, this water. You think you're sort of halfway up the West Australia coast, starting to get into the warmer climates, but it's still very fresh. There's a jet ski getting around, there's a couple of boats getting around. And Pen's over there at the table doing the click and collect at Woolies, so we don't have to spend 2 hours tomorrow walking around a bloody shop buying $1,000 worth of groceries for a couple of days. So she's in a domain over there. I'll just leave her alone. I'll look after the kids. Ryan, hop out of the water, please. You were told not to get wet, so you don't listen. I don't know why they don't listen, and then they wonder why I yell at them. So as you can see, he's in the water, being a kid. But I'm just trying to tell them don't get wet because we've got no change of clothes. So, and there's the police just on time to go and get you, Ryan, over here. Look at them, they're watching you. These two blokes over here. They'll watch him. Yeah, he's watching. The big boy was watching. Checking out these dodgy kids.
A few moments later.
Right, I just made it to Shell Beach, and it is some bloody shells everywhere. Right up and pick up some and get that Instagram photo. Crazy, look at that. Oh, what's Decker doing? Hey, hold on this, I've got to get a shell angel.
Let's walk on it with no shoes on.
Shell Angel's going.
Wait, look at this. Oh, that big old.
Now I'll get my Instagram photo now.
No, I have to get my Instagram photo. That's my Instagram photo.
Whee!
That's my Instagram photo.
Crazy piles of shells. So apparently this water here is a lot saltier than the actual open ocean. And those shells come here and do their thing, and this is where they get washed up. So a little bit of pub trivia we've just seen on the sign. Water's so clear too. Probably should have brought the drone out, but anyway, I've seen enough clear water for today.
Oh, I don't know.
That's crazy, that is unbelievable. Heading out to Shark Bay, Monkey Mia, pull in at Shell Beach. Oh, there is a bit of sand underneath, but she's all shells on top.
The next day.
Righto, yeah, big drive today. We ended up leaving the roadhouse where we were at Overlander, and we ended up coming to the next roadhouse, which was on. Well, Tommy got through Carnarvon, Tommy went to bloody Woolworths and grabbed what he needed there, and then fiddled around, got water and got other bits and pieces, and Tommy got here, it was about 3 o'clock, and went, you know what, that'll do. So we were going to try and get to the beach camp. It's another hour drive, and you know, sort of 3:30, I thought bugger it. By the time we get there, it'll be probably full, not full, all the good spots will be gone. So we just pulled up here early. We'll get up early in the morning and yeah, head off to the free camp. So we're at Manilia, I think that's how you say it. So across through into here is the actual campsite itself, when there's about 1,000 people over there. And then you come over this side, this is the overflow area, and there's 4 here. So if you come here, have a look at the actual spot, but come to the overflow because there's no one in it. And the roadhouse is across the road. We've got full Telstra service here, so what more can you want? So it's 10 past 4, quarter past 4, so 5:30 we'll be watching the cricket. So stream the cricket. How good Starlink? If you haven't got Starlink, you need to get Starlink, because you just chuck it up and she's on in about 15 minutes. So anyway, this is where we are, little free camp. Just thought I'd show you. But I don't really show you sort of free camps when we pull up, but we just sort of show you the bits in. But anyway, we'll show you little bits in between here. So as I said, come to the overflow. It's more room to spread out. So
The next day.
right, we just come for a drive up the road from the free camp last night, and we got to Boobajoo, I think that's how you say it, or / 9 Mile camp. So it's not a free camp. I think it's about $15 a night, or $15 an adult, or $10 an adult. We've got to go and see the caretaker. He's not here at the moment. So he'll come back and see me this afternoon. So we'll do that. But I'll just spinning around. But before that, we're just having some rissoles. It's our new favourite lunch. Rissoles and cheese and a bit of pickles and a bit of everything else on top, just to, like a bit of a train smash. So we were going to get here yesterday, but we ended up, as I said, we pulled up a bit earlier yesterday. It was getting buggered, so we camped where we were. So we're only one night here, so it's 9 k's off the main highway. It was a little bit corrugated. There was people airing up when we came in. I didn't air down. There was a couple of spots that was a little bit corrugated, but easy 2-wheel drive access. We just parked along. We sat on about 20-25, so it took us about 20 minutes to get in here, but we got in here anyway. We got a good spot. We think it's a good spot. There's a heap of vans up there, as you can see. There's a few more vans up here. Like, these people look like they've been here for months. I don't know if there's an actual time limit to be out here or what, but there's all caravan city out here. So this is our little spot for the night. I'll just quickly fling around and check out the ocean views. So we're just going to finish our lunch, and then we're going to go down there and have a bit of a swim. It's about 27 degrees, so it's been the hottest it's been in WA since we got here. So next couple of days is one night here, then we're going to Buraloo Station and then up to Exmouth for a week. So it's all going to be 28, 29. We try to get a few free camps like South Lefroy, North Lefroy, but yeah, because we didn't book, you ain't going to get in there unless you booked 6 months ago, or you might be able to snag get on Wiki Camp. Someone might have to cancel their spot, so you may be able to sneak in and take their spot. So we're just going to stay at Exmouth at the caravan park, and we're just going to do some day trips down to those sort of places and swim, snorkel, and just have a good time. Anyway, we'll go and have some lunch and then we'll go for a bit of a dip. Just while I'm cooking, what's everyone's opinion on these wind guards for these little cookers? Personally, I reckon they're shit. They do not stop the wind. The wind just goes up and over and then blows your burner out. Unless you got your burner on high, it's crap. So if you're thinking about buying one, don't buy one. You can have mine. I'll just give it to you and you can use it. Don't know if you can see a little the turtle just here. Can you see him, Ryan?
It's pretty hard to see him.
That was pretty cool though.
A few moments later.
Righto, the sun's just about to start setting here, and I just wanted to tell you, this is how good Starlink is. We're at Babajoo, I think that's our campground. I don't know, anyway, whatever. 9 miles, so there's no service here. You might get a little bit of 3G. We've got the Starlink up. Watching the footy. If you don't have Starlink, you're in the middle of nowhere, we can watch this. As soon as this finishes, I'm going to whack the TV on and I'm going to start watching the cricket. Straight India in the test series, so you need to get Starlink, just sort of let you know. But anyway, I'll just quickly flick you around. The sun's just starting to set. It's going to be our first, our actual proper sunset. There's no clouds tonight. I'm going to put a time lapse on there and I'm going to watch it drop into the ocean. But yeah, have a go at this. Bloody sensational. Righto, I better get back to the footy. It's 8-6 Raiders.
The next day.
Righto, so we're just heading off back to the highway. So I thought I'd show you the road in. This is the one-way track. So if you've got vans coming the other way, it's going to be very tough to go around. But there's a few pull-off areas anyway. This is what the track looks like. And as I said yesterday, I didn't air down. Like I've seen people airing down, but I've seen worse roads at home than what this is. So we're just taking our time. We're only doing probably 15-20k an hour, so it's very corrugated. Just slow right down. If it's not too bad, you just speed up a little bit further. So 10k's in, 10k's back. So give yourself 20 minutes or half an hour to get in.